They're just waiting for this thing to jump back in the water, and they're gonna rip them to pieces.
You have to go, honey.
Have to go? Lady, are you insane?
Oh my goodness.
Turn on the boat and drive. Like, take them out farther to sea or something. Like, or take them back to the shore or something. Like, Jesus, you have to go. Yeah, she is trying to kill that damn seal. What the fuck, man? What a bitch. Like, what? You have to go? Ugh. Okay, that was, ugh. Man, a lot of these videos are really destroying my faith in humanity here, man. Like, eesh. All right, let's do another email. Jesus. Okay, read that one. Oh boy. Okay, stop the voice. Well, I shouldn't even bother reading this one. Okay, but you know what? Sure, the cadence of your speech, just, you know what? I'm gonna ham up the voice twice as hard now, just to annoy you. You know what? Just cause I can. So, yeah, the cadence and speech of your voice just makes it difficult to listen to. It comes off corny and try hard, which is a shame because it seemed like you had good info, and better yet, has the evidence to back up those claims. You don't have to try so hard to be unique. If your goal is to do news stories, just do them and include the receipts. It's a hell of a lot more than the so-called mainstream does, and will draw you a crowd. Best wishes. Gee, thanks, guy. You know, I mean, I can tell you're young just by the way you spelled some of this shit, but, like, here's the thing. Like, back in my day, there was a thing called the news announcer voice, the news anchor voice, where literally do you think Jake Tapper actually talks like that? Do you think that's his natural speaking voice? That's the natural cadence of his voice? You think Dan Rather actually speaks like that? Tom Brokaw? Do you think all these, like, the biggest news anchors in the world present the news that way just because that's their natural speaking voice? Or do you think they ham it up because that's just a thing that's been done for decades in the news industry? You know, you try to sound professional and you ham up your voice a little bit. I mean, like, I know this generation is just absolutely opposed to creativity, despite having the most easy route to being creative. Like, back in my day, you know how hard it was just to create a GIF or a meme? You would have to spend hours to create a little moving GIF or GIF or however you want to say it. But, like, now you can do that shit with literally the click of a button, you know? And, like, you guys are the most uncreative. TikTok is literally just all people doing the same shit, just rambling into a phone or a camera, holding a clip-on mic for no reason other than the fact that they see everybody else holding a clip-on mic. You guys are depressingly uncreative, man, despite having all the tools to be creative that my generation never had. But yeah, the news anchor voice that I do when I do the videos is there because most people back in my day when presenting the news, and I know, like, the Rachel Maddows and the Chris Hayes actually Chris Hayes does one too. Like, most news anchors do a kind of news anchory voice when presenting the news. I mean, how is that the thing you have a problem with? I'm a blue cat, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, is the voice not realistic enough for you, but the blue cat thing is? And here's the thing, if I say, okay, screw it, I'll stop doing the blue cat and the voice, and I'll just be another talking head on the fucking internet giving the news, what differentiates me from every other talking head out there giving the news? Nothing. I can try and be funny with it, but part of the appeal is that it's a cartoon cat with a goofy voice. Like, here, I'll read your email in a normal voice, no hamming it up, no nothing, okay? Here we go, no enthusiasm, just regular speaking voice since you want it that way, okay? Here we go. The cadence of your voice, it just makes it difficult to listen to. It comes off corny and try hard, which is a shame because it seems like you had good info and better yet has the evidence to back up those claims. Does that not sound more fucking boring? Does that not sound like way less engaging? Maybe I'm crazy here, But, I mean, this also isn't my first rodeo. I've been doing YouTube since 2016, guy. I feel like I've picked up a few tricks of the trade along the way. I've had varying degrees of success. I've had channels that have made over $6,000 a month, and then I've got channels like this that don't make me a fucking dime. But I've picked up some things, and I can tell you for a fact that just speaking in a monotone, regular voice is the fastest way to get people to tune out because it's boring as fuck. So, no, dude, I'm sorry, you've been outvoted. I have 14,000 subscribers. You're, one of like a couple dozen people that have complained about the voice ever since, by the way, ever since I started doing live streams. So it kind of emphasizes my point that, the live stream generation being the most uncreative generation out there is just not only uncreative, but actively revolts against creativity, No, dude, I'm gonna stick to my thing. If you don't like it, don't watch. Like I said, join the Discord and read it for yourself. You don't have to listen to my stupid voice then. Then you can read it for yourself. You can literally watch me type it out and read it the second I'm done typing it. If you're just there for the information, join the Discord. Part with that precious $5 that you'd spend on like half a fucking sandwich. Like, what can you even get for $5 these days? If you genuinely care about the topics that I'm talking about, like you said I have good information, it's better than the mainstream is doing. Well, thank you, appreciate the compliments, but I don't know what you want, man. I mean, it's kind of fucking depressing. I don't want to. I mean, whatever. Let's watch some more videos. This is why I don't do the hangout streams too much anymore. Like.